గొంతులకు తాళ్ళు వేసుకొని ఉరి పెట్టుకొని సత్యకాలం వచ్చింది సారు. మేము ఇంక బతకలేము, ఈ ఉరి పెట్టుకొని సత్యకాలం వచ్చింది సారు. మేము ఉండి కూడా లాభం లేదు, బతికి లాభం లేదు. నన్ను ముసళ్ళని ఇలా వారేసిండ్రు, కొత్తిలేక ఇలా వారేసిండ్రు, పోయిండ్రు. పొట్ట చేతిలో పట్టుకున్నారు, పోయిండ్రు.
The human tragedy in Telangana continues. Natural fluoride from deep down has now made its way into drinking water, crippling many for life. Thousands of villages with hand pumps as their only source of drinking water are reeling under fluorosis. And more than 2 lakh innocent people, mostly children, have fallen victim to this dreaded disease.
బోర్ల నీళ్ళు తాగిన కానించి మేము చాలా ఇబ్బందుల పాలవుతున్నాము. చిన్న చిన్నోళ్ళు, పెద్ద పెద్దోళ్ళు 40 ఏళ్ళు అయితే వాళ్ళకే వయసు మీరిపోయినట్టుగా అయిపోతున్నారండి ఈ నీళ్ళ వలన.
Nalgonda, one of the worst fluoride-affected districts in Telangana, is the home of the Nagarjun Sagar Reservoir. And yet, safe drinking water is a pipe dream for many. For the people of Telangana, however, the saga of denial and disadvantage doesn't end with river waters. It penetrates every aspect of their life. But the loss of educational and employment avenues were not just a loss of individual opportunities for the people, but of a collective dream of rebuilding their lives and their land. From the State Secretariat to the High Court, everywhere Telanganites have faced continuous rejection even from their share of opportunity. The Andhra Pradesh Secretariat accommodates just 8% of its workforce from this region, while the High Court, the very abode of justice, has not more than 20% people from here in its ranks. And sadly, not a single Telangana person in the last so many decades was ever allowed to grace the seat of the Advocate General, although they have been distinguishing themselves elsewhere. The recent appointments of mere 7 persons of Telangana origin among the 86 magisterial positions only goes to show that even today, the injustice continues. Suppressed for centuries, the people of Telangana were always a disadvantaged lot. Denial of education, social and cultural expression, and political access, all these had pushed them to the margins. To undo some of the injustices done to them in his administration, the Nizam of Hyderabad had introduced the Mulki, or the domicile rule in Telangana. It was the same fear of denial in the combined state that the continuation of the Mulki rule was made one of the preconditions to the merger in 1956. But this did not stop the influx of people from Andhra. Over the years, their numbers rose alarmingly, clogging all the employment opportunities in government and semi-government sectors. Frustrated by such continuous exclusion, the people of Telangana launched an agitation for a separate state in 1969. More than 400 youth died in this movement. A spate of new accords was signed, orders issued, and formulae devised to pacify the agitating masses. Government orders were issued in 1969 and again in 1985 to repatriate about 82,000 employees who had usurped the jobs of the Telanganites. But none of these were ever implemented. On the contrary, the violation of the Mulki norms continued by devious ways. Jobs were doled out to the outsiders by creating autonomous bodies and institutions just to bypass the rule. After a prolonged and seemingly endless legal battle, in 1973 the Supreme Court of India upheld the validity and continuation of Mulki rules in Telangana. But the Andhra elite reacted violently even to this order of the highest court of the land, and started the Jai Andhra agitation, demanding the withdrawal of all the constitutional protections given to Telangana. Almost as if they wouldn't want to continue in this setup if they were not allowed a free rein over the opportunities and resources of this region. Bowing once again to their pressures, all the safeguards, including the Supreme Court judgment, were nullified through a constitutional amendment. Telangana has been a victim of politics of domination and discrimination, where even the law of the land has failed to protect the rights and the interests of its people. The only hope for Telangana now is to break free of this unfair alliance and seek its destiny in its own land. It has indeed been a long and difficult journey for the Telangana movement.